Hey guys, sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties here. Sometimes I forget this thing is on like a 5 or 10 second delay, and it pops up on my other computer, and it creates an echo. I hear the recording of my voice, and then I hear myself talking, and it just creates a bad echo. But obviously, I shut down. I reached my max loss for the day, which is $100. Um, but the real message is, you can't really chase the market. And that's what I ended up trying to do today. And you have to realize that when you start chasing the market, it's going to end badly for you. I always preach that you never want to chase the market. You always let the market come to you. The market has been terrible for me and my setups this week. And that happens. Um, Everybody's setups are not going to work 100% of the time. The smart traders are the ones that stop trading when their setups aren't working and wait for the market to come back to them. And that's what I'm doing. Monday was a struggle, trying to grind out $100. I barely made it. Um, Yesterday we just sat on our hands because it just looked more like the day before. And today, we had a lot of earnings plays coming out, and I felt, maybe we'll give it a shot. LUV was the one I picked coming out of the open, and obviously it wasn't the correct one. But I started the day off messing up because I anticipated
Amp.
this. I got in here right, anticipating the break of this 3713 level, and I was going to trade the open range breakdown. So I was anticipating the breakdown of this level and then the next candle to open below it so I can take the 5 minute open range breakout. First mistake, you don't anticipate. I was antsy, I was ready to take a trade, and I got in this thing too early, and this is what happened. I got burned. So it came up, it popped up pretty quick and came back, and it tested the VWAP here. So once this, sold back off, I went ahead and added to my position here, which is, if you're in this position, I got in here, my stop was going to be VWAP, a loss of VWAP. We didn't lose it, so that was my add point. So I think that was a good add at that point. Brought my average up to manageable levels, and we had a nice move here, and didn't really get the
Amp.
move down that I wanted to. So I ended up just going ahead and stopping out. And so I reset. I waited, got back in here on the fail, pushed the VWAP, shorted here, and covered here. That was a good trade. So then I get back in, here, and I blow this. I'm looking for the short. I took off this leg, so now I'm looking for the loss of 3713 again for the next move down. It didn't happen. It did not materialize again. I did not wait to lose this level. What you have to do is wait, lose this level, get a confirmed loss of this level so that this is no longer support. It becomes resistance, and then you take the trade. So I blew this one. So that's twice I entered too early. I didn't wait. And here, I'm looking at, we lost this level, and we got a little test of it and started to sell again. So I got short.
Amp.
This was the ideal entry right here. But again, this just failed. It failed to follow through, and it turned around and it stopped me out, on the loss of this level. This entry I can swallow. This trade that failed, I can swallow because I waited for the confirmation and it just turned around and went away. And this is going to happen, 20 or 30% of the time when you take a solid setup. Had I done that here, I wouldn't have taken this loss. Had I done that here, I wouldn't have taken this loss. So I would have had a, possibly a green trade. I doubt if I probably would have taken this on the retest and fail of VWAP. But, I might have taken it on this candle. But either way, I wouldn't have had this loss. I wouldn't have had this loss. I would have had one win and possibly, one more loss. So it was just a, major malfunction here. I mean, I took off 200 here when I did get the move down toward 37, but I left some on and I took the rest of it. I got stopped out on over here. But it was just me trying to manufacture something. Ended up losing $121. And you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tickets times, say, $6. So add 66 to this. So I'm down $187 today. Just trying to manufacture something. So I'm red for the week. And, what my thinking is I will, come in tomorrow, get set up, get ready to go. But if the market looks the same way it has been looking the last couple of days, I will not trade. The smart thing and what I've learned over the last 3 years of trading is that you have to recognize when the market is not conducive to your setups. And you'll see it happens to all of the good traders. They're smart enough to shut their platform down and go. Some guys will shut down, go to the gym. They'll shut down and go do some work outside. Whatever the case is, they shut it down. And it's the hardest thing for new traders to learn how to do, is to shut down. Because once you get down, how easy is it for you to sit here and say, you know what? I can find a trade. I can find 2 trades that I can easily make $100 on, and I can make my money back. Okay, do it and see what happens. Yeah, it's possible you can. But 9 times out of 10, if the price action is not conducive to your setups, the next one you get in may set up beautifully, and it still doesn't follow through, and you get stopped out, and you've dug a deeper hole. So, that's why I say smart money is to shut it down and start again tomorrow. Because you don't want to think about revenge trading. You don't want to think about making up the money you lost. You don't want to think about money at all. Remember, we're trading for skill. I'm trading for skill. And if I'm off my game, I need to bench myself. It's just like if I'm in a basketball game. If I'm in a game and I'm turning the ball over and I'm missing easy shots, the coach will bench me because I'm off my game. If I'm a pitcher and I don't have my stuff, I'm going to get benched. And the same way in trading, if you're not on your game, you need to bench yourself. There's no reason, no need for you to continue digging yourself into a hole. It's not fair to yourself. You're not dealing with a team here. You're dealing with you. And then who are you trading for? For me, I'm trading for my family. And if I don't do the right things, I'm letting them down. So I have to make sure that I'm in the best state of mind, that I'm on my game. If I'm not, time to shut it down and sit back and wait and see what happens tomorrow. Those that try to get it back in one day, try to get it back all in one trade, those are the ones that can blow their account in one day. And if you think about it, if you only have $1,500 or $2,000, it won't take long to blow it. I promise you. You know, it won't take long to blow. So we've grown this to a little over $3,300, and you know we may be at right at 3,200 now, or maybe 3,100 after the day. But you know we want to protect it, and we want to have that our account, you know, our capital, so that when the day comes and we can take advantage of the good activity in the market, you know, that we're not sitting here, you know, with limited funds. So that's all I have for you today. I won't be doing a recap tonight since this is it for me. You know, it's already 2 o'clock, so I'm shutting it down and getting ready for the Warrior Pro class that we're doing this afternoon. So everybody have a good day and enjoy your evening, and we'll be back at it bright and early tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll have some better news to share with you and better trades. But just listen to my messages. You know, I'm sharing with you everything that I've dealt with and that I've learned as I traded this small account and as I grew from where I was to where I am now, and I'm doing it again. And man, it is difficult, but it's necessary. So take care, and we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning.